Please book your festive discounts, which are going on, and Tarpana bookings are also on because this is the ancestral fortnight. You can drop an email at vlastrology24@gmail.com and you will get all the details. My team will get in touch with you. And if at all you're looking for consultation, for immediate consultation also is possible. And there is this Durga Saptashati part, which is going to start from the next month, mid next month, after the Pitru Paksh ends. So you can book your slots from now. It will be an online, ritual, and you will get all the details once you drop an email. Please write on the heading part what you are seeking. If you're looking for Tarpana, please mention Tarpana. If you're looking for Durga Saptashati part, then also you have to write that. If you're looking for 30% discount, so you can write that as well. And my team will try to get in touch with you as soon as possible. Thank you. Hey viewers, welcome to VL Astrology. Once again, I'm Vanita Lenka. I'm a Vedic astrologer, and today I'm going to be talking about week 39 of the year 2023. These are all live sessions. Please pardon me if you are not able to hear me clear, or if the system hangs, something, some delays. And of course, there is a lot of frustration when I don't do the timestamps. Apologies for that, because I've been busy, I've been traveling, I've been multitasking. So please pardon me. And of course, I wish you all a very happy Ganesh Chaturthi again. And as you know, we are heading to a Ganesh Visarjan also. So I'll be sharing my insights on all the aspects. I'll be covering the festivals. I'll be covering what is happening during this week, what is Pitru Paksh, and what is happening in the sky. The planets, what are they doing to all of us? So stay tuned. In the first part, I'll be explaining what is this week we are heading to, and then we are going to be discussing about the 12 sign predictions. So this is a very important week because many things are happening. Mars in Chitra, and as you know, Sun and Mars are together, and that's causing a lot of health issues to people because it's in the Virgo sign. As you know, it's the sign of health, and people are aggressive. People have a lot of the enthusiasm is actually missing from life because many things are happening, but you're not getting the results because Mars, the planet of energy, vitality, and our enthusiasm, that is missing the zeal because it is combust. Since September 12th, it is combust, and it's going to be combust for 133 days. So since 12th of September, you can imagine it's going to be all the way till January 23rd. It's going to be combust. So take care of your health. I would request you all, when Mars is actually combust, this is what happens. And if at all you feel that you're down and low because of this, Mars's combustion, so don't worry. There are remedies also that we can do, and we can come out of the problems that we are facing. Of course, I have seen especially, if you have, Scorpio sign predominant, or you have Aries sign predominant in your chart, and if you're in the Dasha of Mars, you might be feeling a lot of uneasiness because you will experience either fevers, or you will experience some eyesight trouble, bones issues, or some problems with the authorities and the government. So if at all you are in the Dashas or of Sun and Mars especially. And we do have Mars, coming out of this zone also next month from the Virgo sign. So things will be definitely better. But yes, Mars will be with Ketu. I'll be explaining that also. I'll be making a separate video soon on that as well, which is very important video. And also we have Mercury entering. Mercury is, getting exalted and is coming out of the retrograde period. So it is beautiful time for one and all, because when Mercury is, coming out of the retrograde period, it is gaining the energy and the power, and it is definitely an Arohi Graha. So when a planet is Arohi, it is moving further on to a beautiful zone, his own zone. When he's exalted, he feels very, very happy and comfortable. And that's the reason communication would be better amongst each other. If at all you are experiencing lack of communication, lack of confidence, so this Mercury will be giving you all of that. And if you are a Mercury own sign, so especially for them, it is definitely a very beautiful time. Some relief for Virgo and Gemini, I would say. And if at all you have any prominent Virgo and Gemini, so this is going to be impacting you even more, or you have a Dasha of Mercury. So Mercury's retrograde period is going to be really helpful for you. We do have a full moon in Uttar Bhadrapada. Let me wear the glasses, as you all know, I can't see well. So we are heading to a full moon also in Uttar Bhadrapada. So that is the Saturn's nakshatra. So remember, when there is a full moon in Saturn's nakshatra, it is indicative that you have to be very, very focused and committed, and you should be doing things which are, related to quitting your karma. So don't pick up on anybody. Don't complain a lot, because it is time to analyze your mistakes and move on. Forgive and forget. Okay, forget and forgive. That's what is the main thing. And do focus on one thing at a time. If at all you're praying, you're offering prayers, please be there. If you're meditating, be there. If you're even if you're writing something, just focus on that. Don't waste your energies here and there. Don't digress. So that is what this full moon is trying to tell you. Also, we do have Pitru Paksh, which is starting from the 29th, 3:26 p.m. India time till the 30th of September, 12:21 p.m. Again, it's a very important fortnight, as you all know. I must tell you the story, Karan, if you know, he was in the Mahabharata. When he left for the abode, for the final journey, onward journey, he left the planet Earth and he went up. So when he reached, and Yama actually told him that he offered him gold and, ornaments, etc. And he says, why are you not giving me food? I need food to eat. He says, you have been donating only these gold and gold ornaments, pearls and jewels and all that. So you will be actually getting this only to eat. He says, I can't eat this. So what should I do? He says, okay, we give you 15 days. Please go back to the earth and feed people with the food. So he for 15 days, he just kept on donating food items to people, to the needy, to the underprivileged. And that is how he quit his karma. And that is why it is called the Mahalaya, when it is the end of the Pitru Paksh. Sarva Pitri Amavasya, that is the new moon. So it's a very important Pitru Paksh. If you really want to donate anything during this time or do the Tarpana, as we are organizing this ritual, online ritual, you definitely must do it, because it's a selfless service we are organizing, and it is really very, very important for everybody to do it, especially if you are doing it for the departed souls. And of course, it is going to be very positive. If you can't do it, just donate what your ancestors used to like eating. So quit your karma by donating food, by offering food to anybody and everybody, whosoever you are coming across, maybe, who can't afford food, or who is to the old age homes, to the shelter homes, wherever you can, whichever part in the world you are, but you should donate something related to the food. Cook yourself and give it to people. That's something which is very, very powerful, and very, very powerful, because the veil between the ancestors and us is very, very thin. So you connect with them. So the Pitru Paksh is a beautiful ancestral fortnight that we all are heading to. So you must make the best use of that. We have Ganesha Visarjan. As I said, Ganesha is going back, and he's taking away all our miseries and sorrows on the 28th of September. Beautiful time again. Though I feel sad when he goes, but I know that he will come back. So that is why I just bid him goodbye on the 28th of September this year. And of course, he'll come back, I know. And he will again make us smile, make us happy. If at all you're having any kind of health issues, definitely he's going to be taking away also. And also there is, let me see, Venus in Gandanta. Not to forget that. Venus is going to be leaving the Ashalesha Nakshatra and will be going into the Magha Nakshatra. And that's happening on the, when Venus, it's till the 3rd of October. So it's actually changing sign. Venus is going to be changing sign on the 2nd of October. So 2 days plus and 2 days minus, we do take. So before and after Venus is leaving, or transition is there. It's going to be going twice. Actually, it has already entered, and see, it was in the Gandanta on the 7th of July. It went into Leo. So 2 days plus minus, we do take. So 5th to the 9th, it was in Gandanta of July. And now it is going to be in the Gandanta on the maybe 30th of September till the 4th of October. So plus minus 2 days you should take. Now, what is this Gandanta thing? See, I don't consider Gandanta impacting anybody very, very, seriously or very impactful until and unless you're born in a Gandanta also. So if you're born in the Gandanta, in that point, if you're born any planet in Gandanta at that particular zone, when Venus is in Cancer or Leo, that is, or the last degrees or the first degrees, see for yourself, or you're in the Dasha of Venus, or that planet where Venus is transiting in Cancer sign. If you have any planet, check. So that is where, you will feel the impact. So what is Venus? Venus is finance. Venus is love, luxury, romance. So these areas will get impacted. Overall happiness gets troubled. Why? Because, it is a transition from water to the fire. So it will be like end of your, emotions, and would be taking you to the practical realm. So that is why the Gandanta is a very, very sensitive point. So if at all you feel that, Gandanta is giving you very difficult results, so go back and see whether it is or not yourself, because from the 5th of July till the 9th of July, you must have experienced those results. See for yourself. And maybe, this might not be that grave, because now Venus is actually direct also. At that time, it was turning retrograde and all that stuff was happening. So don't worry. It is also that Mars will be entering Libra sign on the 3rd of October and will be coming out of the Virgo sign. So it is going to be a little better, but still, Mars is combust, remember. So when Mars is combust, you must be very, very cautious about your decisions, about your, aggression. And you might just, not be having that kind of enthusiasm. Mars will forget its significations, actually, and Sun will be taking the limelight. So you have to be cautious about that. Mars is in Chitra Nakshatra also, as you all know, since 23rd of September. It's going to be till the October 13th in Chitra. It is in its own zone, its own nakshatra. So definitely very positive for the ones who are into painting, drawing, artistic bent of mind. If they are looking for sexual pleasures, if you're thinking of getting married or getting connected, that union with your partner. So all of that is very positive. And of course, it gives you a lot of artistic bent of mind, as I said, also when Mars is in the nakshatra ruled by Mars only. Okay. And what else we have? We have Vaman Jayanti also. Vamana Jayanti. Vaman was the dwarf form of Lord Vishnu. So that is on the 26th. So you should worship Lord Vishnu on this day. You can fast, you can maybe donate some food, or you can just, worship Lord Vishnu and chant Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So that is what is happening. Sarvartha Siddhi Yoga is forming on the 25th whole day after 12 p.m. in the afternoon IST India time. So Sarvartha Siddhi Yoga, as you all know, is a very beautiful yoga, because you are allowed to do things which are auspicious, which you are looking for a Muhurta and you're not getting one. So Sarvartha Siddhi Yoga is a Tatkalik Muhurta in a way. That means it is a Muhurta or an auspicious time where you can perform any kind of rituals or any kind of, ceremony. If you want to go for housewarming, if you want to buy a property, or you want to invest somewhere, get married, or you want to just, initiate something new. So that is the time. Also, we have, suns. Now, this is something very important, because we see the moon's ingress in the signs. That is how we come to know about the weeklies, how the week is going to be. So moon's interaction with other planets is very, very essential to check. So if at all you're not getting the results, these are all general predictions. You must know that you have to change the time as per the time zone you are in, plus minus, depending on where you are from India, because this is India's timing that I'm taking. So 25th, 26th, this moon is going to be in Capricorn sign, ruled by Saturn, and there it is going to be in mutual aspect with Venus. So this will bring about a lot of energy towards the female counterparts, your reunion, or something which is giving you a lot of emotions. Also, there can be a little bit of tug of war as well, and in emotions and practicality. And it's going to be in trine to Sun and Mars. So this might just bring about some government related jobs, or government might be making some decisions, very important decisions on 25th, 26th. You will get to know. 27th, 28th in Aquarius conjunct Saturn. As you all know, Saturn is retrograding, and you have to be very, very cautious about this time, because here you're going to be attaining that kind of respect that you are, looking for. Also, it's going to be in trine to Ketu and opposite Mercury also, not to forget, when moon is in the sign ruled by Saturn in Aquarius. So when it is in Ketu's opposition in the trine, so you will have a lot of emotions and anxiety. You will feel a little uneasy also. This is for a general view again. Opposite Mercury when moon is, so you can be having a tug of war between logics and the logical reasoning and emotions again. So 29th to 30th, it's going to be in Pisces. So it's going to be opposite Sun. So we have a full moon in Uttara Bhadrapada, as I said, and it's going to be opposite Mars also. So you have to take care of your emotions. You have to take care of your anger. You have to keep a check. And there is a trine of Venus as well. So there is a lot of energy on 29th, 30th also. Venus exalts in Pisces, as you all know. So very good time for reunion, physical union. So it is going to be very positive time again. First, second, Aries, though this week is still the first, but I'm covering second also because moon is going to be in Aries sign. So it is going to be conjunct Rahu and Jupiter, as you all know, and in trine to Mercury again. So this is a very, very strong energy. You will be feeling that there is a lot of confused state of mind, and at the same time, too much of logical reasoning and knowledge retention time also. So good for the student natives, in fact. Okay, so these are the planetary positions in the sky and how moon is going to be interacting with the planets. So I actually, cover everything. See, we are like Hindus. This is Hindu astrology, Vedic astrology. And if I don't incorporate festivities, because all the festivals are based on moon's ingress, lunar calendar as we use. So it is incomplete reading if I don't incorporate Sarvartha Siddhi Yoga, if I don't incorporate how the festivals are involved. That is why Ganesha Chaturthi, it is because somewhere moon is involved. It is based on moon's position. It is Chaturthi because it's on moon's movement. When moon comes into, because it's a fortnight, full moon, and moon waxes and wanes. That is the reason weeklies are very, very important. And that's the reason I incorporate all the festivities also. And especially the Pitru Paksha, as I said, is very important time as well. All right. So let's move on to the predictive before anybody and everybody gets upset with me that it's a long talk on the transit positions. So thank you so much for watching and subscribing my channel, and keep encouraging me by liking the button there. Okay, just hit it and you will get all the updates also if you hit the bell notification there. All right. Thank you so much for subscribing my channel. And as you know, if you don't know, I must tell you that if you if you share, then it is like exponential growth that I get. I have no idea how the algorithm works, but, I feel that, I've experienced that one like, when you just share the video and give me one like, it just hits me here, I feel it. Okay. Thank you so much for subscribing my channel, and to the ones who are there with me from a long time. Thank you so much. And I really appreciate your love and affection. Let's start with the video. I must appreciate and thank everybody. That's something which we all must do. Also, I must tell you that these predictions are based on the ascendant, moon, and the dasha. Okay. Check your dasha sign where your dasha lord is. Suppose you are in Jupiter dasha and Jupiter is in Scorpio. So make Scorpio your first house and see where all the planets are ingressing. If Jupiter is a long dasha of 16 years, so you must go to the Antardasha also. Suppose Antardasha is in Aquarius. Okay. So make Aquarius, suppose it's Venus in Aquarius. So make Aquarius your first house and see check the reading from there, because your chart is a unique chart. I must share with you all the details. Why? Because, I'm not that kind of an astrologer that I keep everything to myself. Oh, I do the reading differently and I say something differently. No, I do the readings this way only. So I must tell you that how I do the readings. So I do the readings by looking at the dasha also. So make your dasha sign the first house and see how it is going on. Okay. What is the planetary positions in the sky? So for Aries natives, moon is going to be transiting your 10th, 11th, and 12th. And lastly, the first house. I must tell you, moon is going to be in your 10th house on the 25th, 26th. So 25th, 26th, you're going to be very, very emotional and you want to do things now. You have a lot of expectations from yourself only. Actually, you are getting support from your family, the female counterparts in the family as well. And you're very, very emotional about your job. You start new projects. You need all the support from everybody, and you do get it also. So this is a beautiful start of the week. And maybe, you will be purchasing something also, which is related to your job and your profession. You're maybe going to be getting involved in some, a project, which is going to be giving you some growth also. So this is a beautiful time, and if at all you will accomplish well also, whatever you're looking at. And this is also going to be about the transactions, about the conversations, and maybe you're going to be doing some presentation. So that is going to give you a lot of maybe accolades also. There can be that people are jealous of you and you're aware of it. There is somebody who is poking you, which is bothering you also, because Mercury is in the 8th house from there. So I would suggest that, just be cautious about the people at the workplace on the 25th, 26th, 27th. These 3 days are little precarious, or you can get little agitated. And with children also during these 3 days, you have to be very, very careful, because they are very sensitive during this time, and they can have some argument with you also. So maybe, they need your support. So I think you should be supportive, and you should give them some kind of counseling also. 29th to the 1st is, or we can say 2nd, in fact. So that's the time when you can maybe, you have fever, or you are having some irritability, or there is some, court case which is going on and it is giving you some problem there. So it's better that don't get involved in any kind of litigation right now, especially on the 29th, 30th, and till the 2nd. Okay. Any kind of investments, if you are thinking of making 29th onwards, it's a beautiful time starting, and you will definitely attain that success also. And if at all you are having some kind of relationship issue, that will also get sorted. And Venus, your 7th lord, is in Gandanta this week. So be careful. As far as your relationship is concerned, you have to be careful. Don't argue or just, expect a lot from your partner. Just give that space that partner requires. Okay. And it will give you also some relief there. You will feel better as well, because it is going to be otherwise a difficult aspect to deal with. Okay. Explore and observe your environment, change your perspective, focus on things which really require attention right now. So with the foreigners, you will be actually getting connected. So on the 27th, 28th, connection with your friends, some news will be coming in, some new project will be coming in, and you will be able to achieve your goal. So it's a very beautiful time. You might just come across somebody who is senior to you or influential person, or somebody who is, in your group, in your society, your community you move around in, who is going to be actually helpful and is going to be giving you some good advice, or that person becomes your very good friend, or maybe, future partner also. 29 to the 30th is a beautiful time to connect with your own self. You might just require that attention, that peace. You want to just spend alone time, some kind of, the thought process should not be focused on illegal aspect. Just don't get entrapped in those areas, because there is somebody who's trying to entrap you, or just frame you. So just be careful, and your spendings might also increase. It's in the Uttara Bhadrapada that we are having this full moon. So just try to restrict yourself on spending part. It is not good for getting involved in any kind of argument on the 29th to the 30th, especially, and any kind of disagreement with your family member is also going to be giving you some anxiety. So just be careful about all of that. But yes, it is going to be very good time for contemplating on whatever has happened in the past, because the cycle is coming to an end when moon is in Pisces, and there is a Pitru Paksha also starting. So connect with your past or your ancestors, or you just donate some food items, and this will actually give you relief. Even Mars is going to be giving you some relief there. First and the second, we have moon in the first house in Aries. So this is just a beginning of whatever you have actually planned in the past 2 days. This is going to be giving you good progress in your endeavors. Now is the time that you'll be attaining some knowledge. You're going to be making some wise decisions. And as far as your family life is concerned, it is going to be giving you clarity over there as well. Whether you want to be in relationship, whether you want to be with the ex-partner, or you want to be with the present partner. All of that is going to be giving you a lot of clarity as well. And you will be able to repay your loans or the debts that you have taken, or your investment goals will be achieved. So this is a beautiful week for you, especially by the end. So all is well that ends well. So this is a week which actually starts with good on a good note and ends on a good note. So enjoy. And we do have Venus in Gandanta, so be careful about your relationship. I repeat, do not have any kind of argument with your children. Student natives are definitely going to be doing well. If you are in that competition, you're going to be attaining that success also, not to worry about that. And if at all you have any kind of any plans to travel, you can plan that as well this week. Okay, so the best remedy that I can give you is, because Mars is in your 6th house and it's your Lagnesh, if you're having fever, if you're having ill health, so please recite or chant or listen to Hanuman Chalisa. This is something that I keep repeating, because it's a very, very powerful, Chalisa, which we should do. It's a hymn, or we can say it is just, just recite or listen. Okay. So coming to the next sign, that is Taurus. So for Taurus natives, moon exalts in your first house, as you all know. Moon is going to be transiting your 9th, 8th, and 10th, and 11th, and 12th houses this week. So to start with, moon is going to be giving you a lot of inclination towards doing things which give you satisfaction. You are going to be maybe you will pick up a book and you will start reading. You will start writing. Whatever you like doing, initially, 25th, 26th especially, you will be doing that as well. I'm doing this video so soon because I am going to be very busy the upcoming week. So that's the reason I'm doing this video. I forgot to tell that in the beginning. People will say, why it's not a Saturday night, why she's doing the video today. But it's because I'm going to be very busy the upcoming week. So please. Okay, so for Taurus natives, moon is going to be on the 25th, 26th in your 9th house. And 9th house is actually, about it's the eighth house from the second. So arguments, you can have arguments with your own family members, some disagreements, and some kind of religious activities, or maybe there are clashes, that I want to do this, and everybody else in the family is saying don't do that. So you are getting a little jittery and irritable, but you're going to be acquiring knowledge, you're going to be studying, you'll be, as I said, you'll pick up that book that you wanted to read or you want to write. Some journaling is also possible. And also there is some kind of pilgrimage that you can take up, which can give you some relief, and you might feel very good about it also. And this is also the time when you can be having some cash flow. If you're planning to buy a property, or you're thinking of growth in finances, so this is going to be a good start. 27, 28 is the time when you will be working hard on the work front, or maybe there is a lot of workload which you are going to be finishing off. You will be able to get the praises from the bosses, the superiors, and promotion, awards. Financially, it's a favorable time for you. Just hard work is the key, because Saturn is there already and Mercury is in opposition to this. And we must know Ketu is also looking here. So if at all you're looking for a change of job, maybe there is some anxiety and dissatisfaction that is actually because of this Ketu. So you must actually, get involved in some activities, get into the depth and the details and the roots of whatever you're doing, so that people actually recognize that you're really putting that hard work, and you're putting that effort genuinely. It is a very good time to connect with your family members, or maybe you can take your partner out for dining, or you can have some kind of meals out also. Just take care of your stomach though. 27, 28th is this moon in your 29th to the 30th. Moon is going to be in your 11th house in Pisces, and it is going to be opposite Sun Mars, and there is a trine to Venus. So it's a beautiful time, because it's a Uttara Bhadrapada nakshatra. This moon is going to be when there is a full moon. So you might just have some seriousness involved in your relationship, in your friendship, some innovative ideas that you're getting. You are going to be getting very strict in your job. You're going to be very meticulous. You're going to be taking that path now. It's a beginning actually, to that path where you are going to be achieving the goals that you have set already. So this is a beautiful time. You will have appreciation from your bosses also, because you're going to get into the nitty-gritties of everything. You're going to be following that path where you are actually trying to complete the tasks on time. So you're going to be getting all the and business ventures also going to be starting all during this time, because it's in trine to your 7th house. So meeting a new partner is also, the potential partner is also likely, because moon is going to be looking at the 7th lord as well, that is Mars. So this is going to be giving you a lot of inclination towards relationship, lust, or we can say a lot of desire. Physical desire is also there, but it is a very, very positive time. You'll be in a cheerful mood, and you will enjoy on the 29th and the 30th. Just take care of somebody in the family if it's unwell. So just look after that person, okay, that member. First, second, moon is going to be in your 12th house, and this is the time when you will be actually feeling quite slow. You feel that you want to just isolate yourself and finish the task. Maybe there are some pending tasks and you want to complete them. So this is the time when you will be getting in that zone where you are having a lot of isolation, feeling of isolation. You might just have somebody who is trying to maybe, pull you down. Some shadiness is there. People are just trying to pull you, and jealousy is reflected. So you have to be watchful about all of that. Financially, your expenditures might be too high during this first and the second. So make sure that you are not spending on things that you really don't need. There can be some journeys also on cards. Maybe, you're going to be moving away from your family members, or you're going to be traveling and you are having lack of connect with your family as well. And there is a likelihood that you're going to be buying some property overseas. If at all you're traveling overseas, maybe you're going to be getting settled there. You are thinking of getting settled there because Jupiter Rahu is there already in your 12th house. And your Lagnesh is in Gandanta. So take care of your health. 6th house has a Ketu in Libra. So Libra's ruler is also in Gandanta, and so is your Lagnesh. So you have to, any which ways, take care of your health. And health issues could be related to stomach, related to your arms, bones. You can have some fever. And connect with your children. They need your help. So guide them. If at all you're on the childbirth, or on that route of on the way to pregnancy or your conception or childbirth, so this is the time when you have to be a little extra cautious this week, especially. Okay. And I think rest, everything is beautiful. Student natives are really gaining that strength now. They're going to be doing well. It's just that you have to take care of your expenditure part, because there is a lot of expenditure which is coming your way. The best remedy that I can give you, because Venus is also your Lagnesh going to be in the Gandanta, so you must donate something in white, anything that you want to, milk, wheat, not wheat, sorry, rice, sugar. So you can donate something to the underprivileged or the needy. Okay, coming to the next one, that is Gemini. So for Gemini natives, Moon is going to be transiting your 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th houses this week. See, whenever Moon is in the 8th house, people dread that Chandrashtama, as we know. It's because, you have a lot of, expectation from your own self. And your mind is wavering. You can't make decisions. And as it is, Venus is right opposite there. So financial moves will be made wrong, or they might folly, or there is some inheritance that you are expecting you don't get, or they can be that you get the inheritance part, or insurance, or anything that unearned wealth, as we say. It is also about other people's money that you will be handling during this time, and you're not in that position to handle things well. Mercury is going to get exalted, so this is something which is very positive for you, because your Lagnesh is getting exalted. So you're going to be gaining that momentum, that strength. You might be buying property, you might be selling some property also, and making good money out of it. There are certain facilities which are unavailable, so you feel that failure, despair, prolonged thing, or procrastination, or there is a delay and frustration that is caused during the start of the week. You're doing something, you're very busy, and you're super busy, and you're not getting that time to breathe also. There is a possibility that your stomach gets upset, so take care, because Venus is in Gandanta, and so is Moon in the 8th house. So you have to take care. Maybe your your eyesight issue also, you must take care of the eyes also. And of course, there is a possibility that you have to travel, untimely travel, or you have to just, spend time in a transition. So maybe, you're shifting out from one place to another, or you're traveling, so you are in transition. So that is something that you have to be cautious about. And also, I've given the dates of Sarvartha Siddhi Yoga. Please do write in the, when you're giving me the timestamps, please do write Sarvartha Siddhi Yoga. I've given the story on Pitrupaksha Karana story. Please do mention that. It really gives people some insights on the same. I have mentioned a lot in the summary part. Please don't forget to mention if you're helping me with the timestamps. Thank you so much. We have Mercury entering Virgo, and we have Mars in Chitra already, and Mars is combust. So for that reason, you have to be cautious about your friend circle. Maybe, you're not getting that kind of, support from your friend circle. Your mother is not well. So you have to be cautious about that, because Mars is in the 4th house. Sun will be leaving the zone, and Mars will be leaving the zone soon, though. But it is going to be in Chitra Nakshatra. So you have to be cautious about your children, because Mars and Ketu will be conjunct in your 7th house. And that's going to be till the 16th of November. So that's a little precarious one, So take care of your children, take care of your health, take care of your relationship, romantic relationship, though I will be making a separate video of that. But when Mars is combust, it actually is not giving you good health, and it's not giving you good friends. Maybe you will get clarity about who's who. If at all there is a lag, please tell me, because these are all live sessions. And moon is going to be in your Pisces sign in the 10th house on 29th and the 30th, and there's a full moon there. So you will get a lot of clarity about what exactly do you want at the place of work. If you are able to make others understand what is your project, what is the idea that you want to put forth, so that is going to be getting accepted, and you're going to get all the accolades, promotion, praises, and efforts will be actually paid off. A lot of workload though, but still you will be feeling quite charged up, and you will be emotional also during this 29th and the 30th, because you are getting all the support and accolades from your co-workers also. So this is a very good time, and good time for marriage also. The marital bliss can be experienced because it's the 4th from the 7th. So it's a beautiful time, beautiful start. If at all you want to be in the relationship, or you want to start a relationship, or you are solo, you're looking for a partner, so this is a good time for that as well. And if you're already in a relationship, it's a beautiful time for actually, making up in your relationship, and some emotional, connect will be there. Also, on the 1st and the 2nd, there is this moon conjunct Jupiter and Rahu in the 11th house, and 11th house is a very good position for moon, for all the planets in fact. So when moon is here, so you will be getting that support from the seniors. You will meet somebody who is going to be giving you that prestige and honor and respect, and you will be starting something new, some new projects, some new business ventures. You're going to be successful. It's a very good time for student natives, also for your children also. It's a good time. Maybe some creative ideas are going to be accepted, and in the projects, some accolades you're going to be getting, or your children are going to be getting, and appreciated by others as well. Some get-togethers, some new messages, some news is coming your way as well. Okay, so make the best use of this week. I think it's a good week for you, and be more disciplined and organize yourself well. Okay, and for you, I must tell you, you must buy a piece of land, if at all you can. If you're buying something, keep that land green and don't construct anything over there. Just leave it green, or connect with the nature. If at all you are not, everybody doesn't have a backyard. So if you can connect with nature, go to a garden, go to a park, take a walk, just in the morning or evening. Whenever you can connect, in that green grass, just walk bare feet, and you will see that you're getting way better, and you get connecting with the nature and the divine. You will feel you'll be at peace. Okay, do this remedy, because Mercury is getting exalted, and just don't be over emotional. Okay, during this time, especially. Coming to the next time, that is Cancer. So for Cancer natives, your Lagnesh is going to be transiting your 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th houses this week. So it is definitely going to be a good start of the week, because 7th house transit is going to be giving you connection, making you connect with people more, and you will have some connection to the foreigners, travels, and also there is a possibility of starting a new business. You're setting up something and you get that success there. Okay, and if at all you're having a connection with your partner, physical connection is also possible. As far as your career is concerned, this week is going to be beautiful, especially on the 25th and 26th. Somebody from the workplace is going to be actually appreciating you. You'll be very emotional, and you will form that kind of connection also with people. So that is something which is maybe a presentation is there, or you're a speaker, you're chief speaker somewhere. So that's going to be definitely a hit, a super hit for you. And children are also going to be feeling quite charged up during this start of the week, and they'll be doing well as well. 27, 28 in Aquarius sign in your 8th house, Saturn is already waiting. See, 8th house energy is pretty, uneasy, unsettled kind of an energy, but it is actually giving you making you get those secrets out. Revelations are made. Revelations are not just about others, that you're suspicious about your husband or your wife, and you get to know that she's going around with somebody, or there's an extramarital affair that he's going around with someone. It's not about that. It's about you yourself, what your perspective is. So when moon is in the 8th house and Saturn is already there, so babies born during this time is like peak of Sadasati for them. So it is like, it's time to understand things better, because now your mind is toned or tamed by this Saturn energy. So if you are very jumpy because you are already, an emotional one, and very, very, too much of thought process, and too many thoughts keep running in your head, too many ideas, too many things going on. So this Saturn slows you down when moon is in the 8th house. So it's good for your money matters. It's really good for your health. Review checkups, you will get those kinds of combats now. So it's going to be bringing about a lot of clarity about your life, in fact, and you will have those revelations made. And it is on the 27th and 28th. Very beautiful time. As it is, there is a Ketu in trine, Mercury opposite. So this is a good time for understanding yourself better, deeper. Ketu is deep down. It is about, that is why spirituality is actually seen by Ketu. When we see Ketu, we connect it with Ketu, because Ketu is getting into the minuscule level of everything, root of everything. So that's the reason, when Ketu looks at something, you will get into the nitty-gritties of your workplace. You will get to know people. You will now get a revelation about your own self. What is it that is going on inside me? So that is something that you will be feeling, those experiences you will be having, or clarity about your life on the 27th, 28th. So make the best use of this week. 29th and the 30th, we have moon transiting your 9th house in Pisces. Again, it's a beautiful time. You will connect with people. Now you will get revelation about people, about others. You are on that spiritual path, learning, higher knowledge, skills, enhancement. And this is also the time when you will get to know about your goals. You will accomplish whatever activities you're involved in. You will get the results. You will be very meticulous and getting into the depth of everything. And you will get a lot of clarity about your career also. This is the 12th from the 10th. So it means that you are going to be traveling for work, or maybe you will be looking for a new job, a new assignment, or you'll be getting one. Okay. But it is definitely going to be, sort of a hard work paid well. So it's that kind of a situation. So you are going to be having some liabilities paid off, if at all you have some, and there can be some confrontation with your father also during this time. So 29th to the 30th, 29th morning till the 30th night. So you have to be a little cautious about how you speak and what you convey to your dad, because it's a full moon also there. So take care. Don't be too, don't expect too much from others. Only then you will be getting that kind of success in your endeavors, whatever endeavors you are going to be putting in. On the 1st and the 2nd, we have moon transiting through your 10th house, and there Jupiter and Rahu are already waiting there. So this is a very beautiful, see, it's a Gajikesari yoga, as you know, in the Kendra. So it is a beautiful time because the Lagnesh and the 9th lord are connecting here with Rahu. So this is going to be giving you a lot of clarity about your work, about your profession, about your career, about your knowledge, about your growth, how and which path you should be adopting. And it is going to be giving you a lot of luck factor attached to whatever you do. So it's a beautiful, beautiful connection which is forming. It's a beautiful yoga for the babies who are born during this time, especially 1st and 2nd. It's a beautiful Gajikesari yoga, and the Lagnesh and the Bhagesh together. That is the luck lord and the ascendant lord together, which means that your luck is by your side always. You should follow the right path and no looking back. So this is something for you, if at all you are in the Dasha of Jupiter or Venus, or you are in the Dasha of Moon. So this is a beautiful time. So make the best use on the 29th and the 30th. And this will be giving you efforts paid well. It's like, you will be you will be getting that reward or award or promotion or accolades that you have been looking for. And opportunities, good opportunities are, it's paving the way to success actually. So it's like, all the planetary configurations, when I see Mars is in your yoga karagraha with Surya, your second lord. So it is a beautiful yoga again. It is forming a beautiful, see, when Sun and Mars and Jupiter, they form a connection, though they are not right now, but partially they are. So when Sun and Mars are together, it is also the first and the fifth lord connection in the natural zodiac. If you see, is the first and the fifth lord, though it is the eighth lord also. That is why it is considered to be little blemished. But the Dharma Trikona is getting active. Can you see? That means you have to follow the right path and you will get the success. Okay. So it's a beautiful time. It's a beautiful yoga. And all the yogas are beautiful for you because the yoga karagraha Mars is also forming connection with the second house ruler Sun. And it is combust. Don't worry about the combustion. It's just that your aggression is going to get mellow down. Don't let your enthusiasm mellow down, rather your aggression mellow down, so you can balance and recite Hanuman Chalisa. You'll feel better. And this is going to be a beautiful week for that reason. Okay. Make it better. Coming to the next one, that is Leo. And for Leo natives, Moon is going to be transiting your 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th houses this week. So to those thanas, Moon is going to be transiting, and it might just bring about some health issues to you to start with. You are though very energized, a lot of work in hand, and you are going to be very efficient in that, but with a blemish of health issue. So take care of that. Don't overwork. There is a lot of burden you're experiencing, and your co-workers are pulling you down, which is causing a lot of anxiety to you as well this week, 25th and the 26th especially. So don't just worry about all the, do your thing. Don't worry what others are saying. If they're trying to put you off or they're trying to pull you down, it should not actually hinder your growth. It should not hinder your work, whatever project or whatever job that you're doing. You should rather put more energy and more effort and prove yourself. You don't have to prove others your worth. Okay. You don't need that acknowledgement. You're a Leo. Okay. So just keep doing your thing. You're on that path. Just go ahead, go for it. Just take care of your health. You're overworked. Don't be too flamboyant. You're being showy, you're being flashy. Sun is in your second house. What happens, you become very flamboyant. You want to show your wealth, you want to show your knowledge, you want to show that the world that you are something. So that is something you have to mellow down on, because it will just be like you're showing something and you are something else. You should not be doing that. Don't over project yourself. Whenever Sun is in the Virgo sign, also that happens. So take care of your relationship, especially on the 27th and 28th. It is asking you to mellow down a bit, on the relationship question. Maybe you should spend some time with your partner. You're not spending time with your family. You should. And your partner is also becoming very, very indifferent because of that. And there is a problem in the relationship. So that distant relationship, you must bridge that, because Saturn is in the 7th house and Saturn is making that relationship suffer, or there is detachment, or it could be that you're overworked and you're working, you're traveling also. There's a separation which is evident here. Saturn, when it goes direct, things will be a little better. And there can be that you're going to be experiencing some, meticulous planning. You're thinking about the details and the depths of everything in the beginning, especially on the 25th, 26th, which I missed out on. So if at all you want to get into the depth and the details of everything, you can do that. Organize yourself, declutter your environment, and focus on your health also. Take care of your fitness, and just don't gain weight. It is quite possible this week. Maybe you dine out and you're having some issues in your stomach, your diarrhea or something. So take care. Take a chill pill. 29 to the 30th, this is the 8th house transit, when Moon is in the 8th house. See, all the days can't be good. All the days can't be bad. So there are certain days which are little gloomy. It takes you little down, or there are conflicts, and, people are not siding you, or there are problems in the investments. So health issues are there. So that happens, or marriage suffers because it's the 8th house moon. So you have to be prepared. Don't make major decisions. That's all. Just avoid 29th and the 30th. You don't have to go overboard and, do things which are, not requiring that kind of attention. Okay. Just mellow down a bit. Just lie low, and you will definitely be better, because this is not going to be everlasting. It is going to be for some time. You might just feel frustrated. Some despair is there. Or maybe, you're an astrologer and the reading goes back and forth. You're not able to do the reading properly. It also happens. You're a research guy or a girl who is into research, and you're not getting the breakthrough. So you feel a little frustrated. You take a back seat. So all of that happens when moon is in the 8th house. It's good to handle other people's money though, but it doesn't actually look good, because it's a full moon also in the 8th house. But it's a good time to start afresh. Okay, so leave the past behind and move further on. Moon is going to be in the 9th house on the 1st and the 2nd. Travel plans. If at all you want to travel, it's a good time. If you want to accomplish your activities or goal setting, spiritual pursuits, visiting a shrine, visiting a religious place, all of that is possible. Travels are definitely going to be there. And if at all you are having the Dasha of Jupiter moon, that is also quite possible. So can you see there's a beautiful yoga of Lagnesh and the 9th house lord together in the 2nd house. It's a beautiful time for wealth prospects. And if at all you want to acquire more knowledge, it's a beautiful time. Connection with the government authorities, getting all the tasks or PR, etc. done. So you can do that also this week, especially on the 29th and the 1st and the 2nd, sorry. 1st and the 2nd, it's a good time. And you might just have some disagreement with your children. Okay, so you have to be cautious about that. Or childbirth is becoming a little complicated procedure. So you have to seek help and advice of a doctor, or you have to change your doctor. So all that you have to be careful about. Okay. And if at all you want to connect with a philanthropic or a religious institution or NGO, so you can do that. That is a good remedy for you also. Okay. Venus is going to be in Gandanta from 12th house. It is going to be in the 1st house. So that's where you are going to be spending, or maybe, you're going to be spending on the female counterparts more. Travel plans are going to be giving you a lot of anxiety, and there can be back and forth in the planning also. So make sure that you are taking up everything in stride, and you're going to be getting everything aligned well. Okay. Mercury is going to get exalted, so which is a very beautiful time, because it's a Dhana Yoga which is forming. So enjoy it, because Sun and Mercury are going to be together. Okay. Mars is combust. Don't worry about it. It's a Yoga Karagraha. But remember, when Mars gets combust, your aggression should not mellow down. Your anger should. Okay. One aspect suffers. Remember, not all. Okay. Combustion, you should never take it like that. Combustion has a very different meaning. Coming to the next sign, that is Virgo. So for Virgo natives, moon is going to be transiting your 5th, 6th, and 7th, and 8th house lastly. So 5th house is good for romance, good for children, good for travels. If at all you're thinking about professional growth, you have to really put a lot of effort there, though. 25th, 26th, you have to be cautious about you making decisions regarding your workplace. Maybe, you are already thinking of leaving or quitting the job, and you're not able to make the decision. So this will be the day when you will be on that peak of confusion. So don't make any hasty decisions, especially on the 25th, 26th. You're frustrated that day. So don't do that. Please do not make any hasty decisions regarding your investments also, because Venus is in Gandanta on the, towards the end of the month. It is going to be in the Gandanta, because it's changing signs on the 2nd of October. So 2 days here and 2 days there. So I would say 30th till the 4th. It's a precarious time, though there is only the last degrees and the 1st degree of the next sign, but still it is going to be giving you a lot of confusion, and there can be problems in your relationship also. because your Bhagesh, your luck lord, is getting into the Gandanta zone. So there will be a lot of confused state of mind, as to what you should be doing. Oh, I should be in this relationship, or I should be in carrying on with these investment or not. So all that is something which is actually, bothering you. There is a lot of tug of war which is going on in your head. But remember, Mercury, your Lagnesh, is getting exalted. So which is definitely going to be very positive from the 1st of October till the 18th or 19th of October. This is a good time. Make the best use of this, please, because Mercury is going to be in dignity. So when Moon is going to be in the 8th house on the 1st and the 2nd, make sure that you don't make hasty decisions regarding other people's money, about your own self. Revelations will be made, bigger revelations will be made, and you will make bigger decisions because Rahu is there. Big Rahu, big Jupiter is there in your 8th house. So you will be getting clarity about your health, about your investments, about the people around you. And there can be that you have some threat of the opponents also. You have a lot of power and a lot of energy during this time, but at the same time, that power and energy is not being channelized in the proper manner. So you have to channelize everything and be in that zone where you are in sync with your thought process. Okay, just sit, lie low, and just calm down. Just see what exactly is happening. Also, there can be a lot of passion in your love relationship. Some ex-partner can come into your life. There can be some decisions about your research planning. You're going to be maybe getting that research paper done during this time. It's a good week actually, for you. And with Mercury, which is heading to is Arohi, is heading to your 1st house. It's a good time that we are heading to. Sun and Mars are in the 1st house, so take care of your aggression. Also, don't fall prey to your false ego. So the best thing is chant and keep doing Om Ganganapataye Namo Namaha when you get stuck. So start reciting it, inside, and then you will see that you're getting that clarity, you're getting that support, because Ganesha is intelligent, intellect, and clarity also. You will get a lot of clarity. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Libra. So for Libra natives, Moon is going to be transiting your 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th houses this week. Beautiful time. You will be very emotionally attached to your family though, but you want to actually, spend some lone time also on the 25th and the 27th. 25th, 26th is the time when you will be having Venus opposite you. So this is the time when you will obviously Moon and Lagnesh, which is your 10th lord. So this is a good time for applying for jobs. If at all you're thinking of, any change. So this is going to be giving you that. And you will be maybe at home and doing this only. Okay, applying for jobs, getting connected with the people around you who are at that power position. So you're asking some favors also, and you might just be getting too meticulous about your own education, about your studies. If you're a student, you might just decide now, make a call. No, I don't want to invest here. I want to invest here. I want to study this. I don't want to study this. So that clarity you will be getting because you are in that zone where you are in the Saturn's house. Now you are in the Saturn, Moon is in the Saturn's house. So 25th, 26th is a beautiful time for purchasing or selling of property also. Okay. If at all you have anything to do with your digestive issues, take care and seek the help of a doctor rather than doing self-medication is not good. Okay. Any kind of transportation issues that you can face during this time. So just make sure that you don't buy the vehicle during this time because Venus is in Gandanta. Okay. When Venus is in Gandanta, there will be some confusion or delay. Maybe you will book the car, you will not get it. You have paid the money and you're not getting it, or your car is breaking down often. So all of that happens when Venus is in Gandanta also. And of course, it is not good for your relationship, with the partner. And Moon will be in the 5th house with Saturn. So this is going to be a little uneasy condition or situation or position between your children and your partner, your love life. This might suffer. Why? Because Saturn is a slow moving planet and Moon is the fastest. And when they come together, it's a Sade Sati, right? There's a peak of Saraswati for the babies born during this time. So this might bring about some restrictive energy. You want to get clarity about your relationship. What is the chemistry? What is the bonding? What is it, the equation about your relationship? And this also gives you clarity about your investments also. If at all you're thinking of or planning to park your funds somewhere, so this will give you a lot of clarity. It's a beautiful, conjunction of Moon and Saturn. Of course, people don't like it. Why? Because Moon is the swiftest. So when Moon is being, asked to slow down, he doesn't like it. He cannot. So Saturn is the only planet which slows this Moon down. That is why this is the Sadesati. Okay, what is Sadesati? For 7.5 years, Moon goes through the, Moon is in the in these three zodiacs, if at all the Moon is, and Saturn is also in either of these. So that is Saraswati. So you feel gloomy, actually. Saturn is dark. Saturn is obstruction. Saturn is delay, frustration. So you are already facing that delay and frustration, that phase that you're going through. Saturn is retrograde also. Once Saturn goes direct, things will get better because Saturn is retrograding in its own zone. So what happens, it is not able to give the results. It is giving the results or unlikely results, what he's not. Saturn becomes Mars when he's retrograde. And Saturn gives the result of Virgo sign because it is the 8th house from there. So it is giving the result of the 12th house. That is, the expenditures are too much. You're feeling quite frustrated. Everything is on, tenterhooks, or you are just feeling that, you're putting a lot of effort, not being paid off. But remember, Saturn will not deny ever. Delays, of course, but it will never deny. So when Saturn is retrograde, it becomes like a Mars. So you feel that, the energy is too much, but you're not able to vent it or channelize it to the proper way. You have a lot of knowledge, but you're not able to use that knowledge well. Okay, but don't worry, Saturn is going to get direct and it is going to give you good results soon. So don't worry about it. Okay, because it will not give the result of the 12th house. So at least the expenditure part or the mental anxiety and agony that you're going through will get blocked once Saturn gets direct on the 4th of November. So don't worry, everything is going to be fine. We have a Sarva Pitru Amavasya also that is happening on the 29th, 30th. So that's the time when you should be actually propitiating your ancestors or the divine and feed the needy and underprivileged, so that you quit your karma also with them. If at all there is anything to do with any kind of a problem that has occurred in the family lineage. So when you do the tarpana, or you donate something, some food articles, so that gets quit. So you should be actually performing the rituals, and we are having this selfless service with a very nominal fee. You can book your tarpana slot also. It's just going to take 10-15 minutes online. So you can just book it for yourself. Drop an email at vlastrology24@gmail.com with the heading tarpana, and you will get the response from my team for sure. It is night in India, so maybe in the morning you will get the response in India time. Okay, so now we have Mars in Chitra Nakshatra, as you all know, and Moon is also going to be in the Aries sign on the 1st and the 2nd, and Mars is looking here. So double the impact of Mars. Mars, though, is combust, but it is going to be very, very powerful here. So there is a very artistic bent of mind that you have. Maybe, in your investments, in your relationship, in your business, in your partnerships, you're very, very innovative. You're getting some good partnership, good surroundings, but you're aggressive. So don't lose your temper. Don't lose your cool unnecessarily, because Mars is going to be in your 1st house soon. So it might just aggravate things. So if you mellow that down, if you mellow yourself down, things are going to fall in place. So you must, because it's going to be right opposite Jupiter also. So nothing to worry about it though, because people are making a big fuss about it, that, a big issue about Mars and Ketu conjunction. So please don't worry. Ketu respects Jupiter. Ketu is is servient to, or treats Jupiter as his guru. So when Mars goes there, Mars and Jupiter opposition is not bad, because in the natural zodiac, as I said, they are the rulers of the Dharma Trikona. So if you follow the right path, nobody can stop you from achieving your goals. So don't worry about these conjunctions. Don't fall prey. There is lot more happening, because of these conjunctions. You cannot just see only one thing. Please don't fall prey to the videos which are floating and just inculcating that fear. It's not like that. Jupiter is there right opposite this Mars and Ketu, so don't worry about it. Okay, and do your thing. Just do your right thing, and nobody can stop you. Nobody can stop you. Don't worry about it. Okay, Mercury is getting exalted. It's going to be in your 12th house, so there can be that you are going to be getting into the research work. You're going to be getting involved in some nitty-gritties or details and depths of whatever you're doing, learning, and travels. Maybe you're going to be taking up those journeys now, and it's going to be really helpful. It's going to be positive, going into that university and maybe switching the university also. Okay, quite possible. Coming to the next sign, that is Scorpio. Water break. Just give me 2 minutes. Yep. Okay. Was drinking water. Thank you. So coming to Scorpio. For Scorpio natives, moon is going to be in your 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th houses. So this is going to be a beautiful start of the week, because 3rd house transit of moon is considered to be good. And this is going to be giving you short journeys. You're going to be understanding people. You're going to be connecting with your family, with your friends, with your siblings. They might be just traveling, so you're going to be saying goodbye to them. All of that can happen when moon is in the 3rd house. It is good for financial growth also. It is good for your travels for the partner also, because it's the 9th house from the 7th. It is good for your older siblings. It is going to be a good time on the 25th, 26th especially. So it is good for financial growth, financial planning. If you're thinking of connecting with the people who are, from the place of work, so this is a good time to do so as well. Your relationship with neighbors, siblings, etc. is going to improve. With your partner, it is going to improve, and it is going to be giving you some good moments also in life. That is 25th, 26th. And communication is the key. Don't keep things to yourself. Convey, write, or speak, or email, or whatever mode you want to opt for. Just speak and take it out, rather than keeping it inside you. Also, yeah, I'll suggest the remedies. Don't worry about Scorpions. So moon is going to be conjunct Saturn on the 27th and 28th in your 4th house. You see, when we see Saturn in the 4th house, it brings changes, actually. It brings about changes when moon especially connects with the Saturn also. Change related to your house, your job, your profession, your career, your education, and of course, property, vehicles, all of that, or either or, I mean. So you have to see for yourself how it is going to be bringing about the change. And it is, of course, a very positive time for making decisions about your finances also, your investments also. So you might just be getting involved in these areas even more when moon is in the 4th house. So you'll be seriously looking into it. You want to maybe buy some antiques, for your house. You want to redecorate your place. So it will be a defining moment for you. And it is going to be a very beautiful setup that you're going to be putting up now. But Saturn in the 4th house makes you buy, if at all you're buying property, some old house, old place, somebody who has inhabited already there. So that is something which this 4th house Saturn does. Antiques, giving, that inclination to buy antiques is also pretty Yeah. So take care of your mental anxiety during this time when moon and Saturn conjunct in the 4th house. It is about your house of happiness, remember. So you might just feel a little anxious. You might just feel a little irritable, agitated. Maybe you have traveled and you've come back home and you're pretty much tired. All that can happen during this time. And moon will be in your 5th house on the 29th and the 30th, and there is a full moon there, and the Pitru Paksha is starting. So Scorpio natives especially should be performing Tarpana, if at all, you are for, if you can offer food items, or if you can, do some rituals for your ancestors, on their behalf. Just feed the needy, feed somebody with food articles, food items. So that will be good for you. Scorpio, especially because it's a deep sign, and moon will be in your trine. So this is the time when you can be very emotional or emotionally attached to your kids. You might just be thinking about getting connected to your partner, romance. You might just meet somebody, and you might just start with a relationship also. Even good meals will be little difficult to digest, or maybe have one meal also, a one-time meal also, that full square meal, as we say, on the 29th and the 30th. You're so busy, so busy. So take care. In the 8th house, we have a Ketu from the 5th. So take care of your children, children's health also, especially on the 29th and the 30th. You have to be careful about your travels also. If at all you're having anything to do with your investments, you have to be cautiously playing it out. Okay. And Mercury is going to be exalted, so that's a good time for you from the 1st onwards. 1st to the 19th, Mercury is exalted. So it's a good time to connect with people, connect with your friends, speak whatever you are, keeping in your heart. You should just be vocal about it. Don't keep things to yourself. It might just be erupting one fine day, and it'll be a volcanic eruptions. So because, Scorpios are little to themselves. They're the deep sign. So they have that capacity to hold secrets and hold things to themselves for a longer period. That's why Scorpio natives are also considered to be into astrology, because they have a Mercury sign in the 8th house. So this is a very good combination, which is forming a good connection with the astrological world or occult sciences or research. You have that research mindset already. Venus is in trine and in Gandanta, not to forget that. So this might be bringing about some irritability with your father-like figure, gurus, or maybe you will be traveling and you will have some travels might be just cumbersome. You might just have, irritability here and there because of the Venus in Gandanta zone. You're very emotionally attached to people and they're not reciprocating. That can also happen. A co-workers competition might just increase, and suddenly you will feel that, you're not getting that kind of respect also. And from the co-workers, because it's the 12th from the 10th house. So it might just bring about some inclination to change the place, change the job, change your profession. You are already, in that mind frame, but be careful when Venus is in Gandanta. So you should not be getting into all of that right now. Also, as far as the remedy is concerned, when Venus is in Gandanta, you should actually be donating something in white. Because Venus is in trine. So you should, especially the 4 days when it's in the last degrees of Ashalesha and first degrees of Magha. So you should be doing that, all the donations at that time, milk, rice, sugar. You should be donating on the 28th, 29th, 30th, 1st, 2nd, okay, 3rd, 4th. So these are like 4 days, I would say. And we do have Sun and Mars conjunction in your 11th house. So this might bring about some authoritative move by your brother, or some government or PR work is getting cleared. So government paper might be just coming into, reinforcement. So, or maybe he will be getting connected, or she will be getting connected. Your older sibling is going to be getting connected with the seniors or influential people. Can be causing some problem in relationship with your friends. Be careful. You are not having that trust, or the trust issues, or you're becoming too egoistic in your friendship and relationship. So that you have to be cautious about. And the best remedy would be recite Hanuman Chalisa. Donate in whites, recite Hanuman Chalisa. Okay. Recite it every day. If you can do it 7 times on Tuesday, well and good. Okay. 7 is a number of Ketu. So if you recite for 7 times, it is actually satisfying Ketu energy also. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Sagittarius. So for Sagittarius natives, moon is going to be transiting your second, third, fourth, and fifth houses this week. So this is a good time to start with as far as your financials are concerned. You're going to be making major decisions this week about your financials, because Venus is in Gandanta zone and it's coming out of your eighth house. So you will be rising now. You'll be understanding what exactly do you want to do with your finances, where to park, what kind of advice I should be taking, as far as career is concerned, finances is concerned. So this will be increasing your expenditures also, maybe. But at the same time, you're thinking too much about finances this week. So it doesn't only mean that you'll be making financial growth, making money, but it can also be that there's an outflow of money and you're thinking, why I spend so much money. So that could be any. But at the same time, Venus coming out of the Gandanta zone and in the ninth house is definitely going to be better, giving you better prospects, how to make money out of money. And also it is going to be positive for relationship. If at all you're having any issues in relationship, you will get that clarity even more. And moon will be on the 25th, 26th in your second house. Remember that. So maybe, there are disagreements, misunderstandings with your partner, with your friends, or there is some lack of social connectivity also. You might just become very unhappy and sad, you're just too annoyed with people. So just don't worry. Things are going to get better when moon goes into your third house on the 27th, 28th. All the conflicts will get settled. You will recognize, you'll be recognized by your bosses, your seniors, your co-workers. Mars and Sun are in your 10th house. What else you want? That's Digbali Mars and Digbali Sun. So it is giving you that kind of limelight now. You're going to be getting that name and fame. You're going to be getting all the accolades. You're going to be very, very progressive. You're really, really working hard and you're going to be paid off, especially on the 27th, 28th, 29th, and 30th. 4 days back to back are beautiful for you. So this is a very good time for making advantageous moves on the financial front. And whatever dues that you have been going through, in the past, you're going to be getting that also. So that is something which is very positive, and it is going to be giving you some kind of matters to sort also. There are certain matters which really need attention, and you're going to be focusing on those as well. Maybe with your neighbors, with your friends, with your relatives, with your partner, you're going to be sorting out things. Your relationship chemistry and bonding with them is going to change. So communication is the key. As I said, you should, your neighbors, or maybe your connectivity with people is definitely, is lacking. There is that indifferent behavior that you're experiencing. Suddenly, you'll find that the neighbors have stopped talking to me, or maybe, they are irritating you because of no rhyme or reason. Or maybe, with your siblings also, you're experiencing similar kind of experience. So you will feel quite uneasy, because you are not able to understand what's happening. I'm trying to be good to them, but they are not, all of that happens. Okay. So pay attention to what is your goal. Don't think about, or don't get bogged down by what others are thinking about you. Okay, that's the key. 29th, 30th, moon is going to be in your fourth house. Good for career. Very good for career. Be focused. Good for property, good for buying vehicle, good for selling of the property, starting new education. If at all you are you are into any kind of competition or any kind of renovation you want to start, all of that is definitely going to be there. But there is some kind of conflict in the family. So maybe, you're not on the same page. They want to design something differently. Your house, you're renovating, and you people have clashes, right? You have difference of opinion. So that is something you have to actually balance. You have to given sometimes. So take the help of the experts and see what is feasible. You can be little, restless during this time, and there can be some stomach and digestive disorders also you have to go through. So take care. Maybe, transportation can be delayed. You're going somewhere, there's a breakdown, your car has gone to the garage, you're not able to travel easily. So all of those can also happen. So just make sure that you take care on the 29th and the 30th. Make sure you check everything well, and then move further on. First and the second moon is going to be in your Aries sign in your fifth house. So connection with your children, bonding with your children is going to improve, because it's a Jupiter, Moon, and Rahu conjunction. So this is also going to be giving you a connection with the partner, but you are having some irritability also because of Rahu energy there. You are anxious. You are going to be very, you can be disagreeing also. Disagreements are there because of Rahu energy. You don't know how to make the challenging situation a comfortable situation. So that irritability is there. How you can just be normal, how the relationship can be normal and beautiful. So your spouse, your friends, they are not helping you. So that kind of energy also you can feel. But definitely very good for students, very good for children, connecting with your children, and children getting anxious and getting sorted because of you. So that intervention you really need to make. And with your partner, you have to be a little careful because, there is a lot of gloominess that you are going to be experiencing on the first and the second. So, so the best would be that, just take the partner out, travel, recreation, some activity you should do together. I always suggest that you should pursue your hobby together. There has to be something which is in common. Maybe you take a nature walk, go out together, take a nature walk. Appreciate your surroundings. That is something which can also make this bond a very strong one. So that is something that you should be focused more on. Investments, of course, not good. Ketu is there in the 11th house. You will lose money. So don't get involved in anything which is not taken, which is not advised by the experts. But very good time. Mars and Sun are there. So you are able to focus your energies in the right direction. Whatever is the situation, but it is definitely going to improve gradually because Mercury is also going to be in your 10th house. So it's going to be exalted there. So it's going to be bringing about some good communication with people around you. PR, visa, etc. can get cleared as well. If at all you're thinking of travels, that is also going to take place. Getting married, of course, is also on cards. Coming to the next sign, that is Capricorn. For Capricorn natives, Moon is going to be transiting your first, second, third, and fourth houses this week. Okay. And everything is based on Moon, general predictions. Just go back in time if at all you are towards the west of India, and go forward in time if at all you are in the zone towards east from India. So that is how, the readings will match. So on the 25th, 26th, it's going to be Moon's ingress in the first house in the sign ruled by Saturn. So your approach towards life is going to get a little serious now. You're going to be expecting good things now around you because you're going to be very, very, charged up, because after the 12th house, now it's Moon's energy, digressing towards the first house zone, where you can be very progressive and you'll be working really hard now. What exactly do you want? You want to be financially moving further on. You want to repay your loan. You want to connect with your family. You want to grow as a person. You want to help your children. You want to help your father. You want to help your mother. All of that is going to get triggered up. And any kind of marriage plan, if at all, is on cards. 25th and 26th are very, very beautiful days for that. So you'll be rewarded, you'll be acknowledged, and you'll be getting all the accolades that you're expecting. So you must actually chant Chandra, 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 Chandra. You should chant Chandra, 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 Chandra. Sorry, I repeated so many times in a flow. But yes, you should actually chant Chandra, so that you gain that momentum from, that those people around you will recognize you. The accolades that you're waiting for, connectivity with people improves when you chant Chandra, because it's your 7th house lord after all. So for you people, this is a beautiful day. 25th and 26th are beautiful days for you to do that, to form a connection with others and be happy. Be, you will be out of those illnesses, mental and physical illnesses. At least for 2 days, you should enjoy this time, Then Moon will be transiting your second house in Aquarius on the 27th and the 28th, will be conjunct Saturn, will be in trine to Ketu and opposite Mercury. So this is a very a good time for, stopping those outflow of money on the expenditure part also. you too much of expenditure has been happening and you're very, very frustrated. When moon goes there, it will give you that clarity about it, how you can plug those expenses. So Saturn is there, Ketu is there, you will get that clarity. And it's been happening from a long, long time. That's whenever moon is transiting your second house, the expenditures reduce, especially on the 27th, 28th, the expenditures will reduce. See, at times it's said that savings reduce, but I have seen that the expenditures reduce when Saturn is there and Ketu is looking at the second house. And there's a Mercury also, which is your Bhagya-ish looking there as well. So this has to give you some elevation in your financials as well this week. Any kind of dispute, arguments, irritability, you must avoid, because that is something which you can go through on the 25th, 26th. Avoid and you definitely will get better. See, if your second house is strengthened, your teeth will get better, your eyesight will get better, and your financials will also get better. You will start eating right kind of food. So everything is interconnected, and you should actually be taking care of your partner's health also during this time. 27, 28th, as I said, is on, sorry, I take back the dates, 26, 20, whatever I just said was on the 27, 28th. So taking care of your financials and growth prospects also increase during this time. Take care of your partner's health. 29, 30th is moon's ingress in the third house. Now, this might bring about some successful endeavors. Your projects are going to get approved. You're going to be attaining the objectives that you have laid, the foundations for everything. You're going to be getting the recognition, respect also from your co-workers and your bosses, because you are putting a lot of hard work and labor here, and you're going to be recognized. Relationship with your spouse, with your partner, with your neighbors, with your relatives, younger sister, brothers, that will get better. It will be getting on the improving side. If at all you have been experiencing some highs and lows, so this is going to balance out things. You could eat everything that you want and you are going to be content now. It's applicable to the life pattern also. If at all you have been having any kind of setbacks, so you will be coming out of it. If at all you have been thinking of travels, so that travels will be fruitful also. This might just bring about some connection with the female counterparts even more. And that is something which is going to be positive and favorable for you. Just pay attention to the girl child, if you can just help them. Okay. So you should actually be looking at, doing the remedial part. You should help the girl child. You can educate the girl child. You can get the girl or the girl married if she's in the marriageable age and she's not able to afford that kind of money. So you should help the women because Venus is in Gandanta for you. Also, moon is going to be in your Kendra. There's a Gajakesari yoga forming on the 1st and the 2nd. Beautiful time for you, actually, to connect with your mother, with your family, some renovation at home. You should be getting connected to your people during this time. It's a very beautiful time. 1st and the 2nd, especially. Relationship and personal life might just be, having some conflicts. Maybe, you're renovating the place and somebody says, no, not this color, not this color of the, tapestry. No, I want this color, something which is giving you some kind of conflict. So you have to be making that, balancing factor, bring in. So you will be definitely working on that. So your wisdom, your knowledge prevails. So don't fall trap to the conflicts or the negative side of the 4th house transit. Also, there is a possibility that you're going to be connecting with your mother and taking advice from her and going ahead, because Mars is looking at your 4th house. So you must take care of your mother's health also. But Mars is ruling the 4th house. So this will protect, because Mars exalts in the 1st house. It's in the 9th house. Beautiful time for investments, beautiful time for making money out of money. Luck is by your side for sure. Okay, so make the best use of this time. Any kind of health issues, if your family members are facing, you need to really take it seriously. You must not ignore those facts, if at all somebody is suffering or ailing in the family. Also, Mercury is going to be in exaltation from the 8th house. It's going to be in the 9th. So luck definitely is going to shine, and it's going to be giving you knowledge. It's going to give you logic reasoning, and you're going to be making good amount of money also through the investments. So a beautiful week overall. So the best remedy, as I said, is help the girl child. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Aquarius. Now, moon is going to be for Aquarius in the 12th, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd houses, Aquarius. So for the 12th house ingress, is considered to be little tough, because, you feel quite isolated. You feel that nobody appreciates you. You feel down and out, and then, you contemplate on things. It is also the house of, isolation. It's about imprisonment, hospitalization also, expenditures also, expenditure of self, basically. So what happens when moon transits there, all these get activated, either or, okay, depending on your personal chart, of course. If it says that expenditure or travel is on card, so you might be traveling during this time. But surely there is something that you have to work on. There is something which is behind the scenes happening, or behind or within you, which is happening, which requires attention. So you have to pay attention. You have to do things in a very meticulous way, careful and cautious way, if you really want this moon to be a good moon here. So there is a lot of expenditure. You have to plug that. Don't overspend, especially on the 25th, 26th. Avoid your expenditures. If somebody is in the hospital, just pay attention, go see that person, okay? And 27th, 28th moon is going to be in your 1st house with Saturn. So this brings about a lot of emotional combat with your partner, in your relationship with yourself. You are not going to be in that conflict though, because Saturn is going to give you that clarity about what exactly is happening, what is the situation like. You can expect some good relationship with people at the place of work. Some business prospects are going to get better. You are able to repay your loans. Venus is in Gandanta though, 10th, 4th Lord is in Gandanta. So you will have to make very cautiously the decisions regarding your relationship, your finances, your property matters, as well as your vehicle purchase, if at all you are into that. And marriage will be very pleasurable during this time. That is something which you should be doing, admire your partner and give that attention to the partner. If at all you are into physical, relationship during this time, it is going to trigger even more in the 1st house. Saturn, though, because Saturn is retrograde, so it will be like too much of energy, physical energy is there. And you will get to know who's who about people around you. You will get that clarity. For student natives, it's a beautiful time because Mercury is going to get exalted. It is a beautiful time to start any education. If at all you're already a student, this is a good time for research also. Eat right, sleep on time, be happy. Even if you don't sleep on time, even if you don't get up early, don't worry. Things are not going to change drastically, okay? So pay attention to the nitty-gritties and you will get the results, okay? So investments definitely are going to be very positive. You will eat also at ease during this time. Okay, so the best remedy for you is, because Saturn is in the Lagna, so you should actually be giving somebody in alms in red. Something in red would be good. Okay, so maybe red clothes, red lentils, or something that you can make some food, and donate also. So that's something which is good for you. Coming to the next sign, that is Pisces. See, all the readings are good, bad, ugly, as I say, they are not the sugar-coated facts that I speak. So please bear with me if there is something which is not so positive. Okay. So for Pisces, the last sign, this moon is going to be in your 10th, 11th, 12th, 1st, and 2nd houses this week. So to start with, in the 11th house, you will connect with your friends, with your family, with your people around you. You will maybe your older sibling. This is definitely going to be giving you some success, and you will be getting the appreciation for whatever hard work that you have put in. You're going to be getting all the accolades now. You're going to be getting the awards that you have been looking for. So your business ventures are going to flourish. You're going to be in expanding your business also. It is going to be giving you a lot of energy towards a good, happy married life. Ego clashes can be there, but yes, on the 25th, 26th, there is a possibility that you will have some good chemistry and bonding with your partner. If you keep your ego aside, it is not going to otherwise give you, it is not going to be giving you that good chemistry and equation otherwise. Okay. So maybe there are some get-togethers, gatherings, moving into the society, all that can happen. And there is a quite a strong possibility of meeting your potential partner also on the 25th, 26th. Very positive time. Venus is going to be in Gandanta, so be careful about your emotions. Keep them in center, keep your head in center, and don't make hasty decisions when Venus is in Gandanta. It might just give you some irritability here and there because it's the 8th lord also, being the 3rd lord and the 8th lord. Venus is in the trine. So this will give you a lot of mellowing impact also. Connection with your children is going to improve. In your love relationship, things are going to get better. Avoid the Gandanta zone. It can bring about some separative tendencies also otherwise. Mercury is going to get exalted this, on the 1st. So this is coming out of your 6th house and moving into the 7th. It's a good time to connect with the people around you, start a new relationship, business partner proposal, if at all you have to start a business partnership. So this is a good time. Or you want to chip in more money or pump in more money. So that is also quite possible. There is a possibility of, because it is in the 12th house on the 27, 28. So that is something that you have to take care of. There is sluggishness or slowdom in the work. There can be somebody you have to visit in the hospital. There is some isolating energy, secrecy involved. There are certain things which you really are keeping to yourself. That is something which will be revealed. So be careful about this when moon is in the 12th house, and there's a full moon also there. So this is a good start for stopping your expenditures. So if at all you have been having a lot of outflow of money, now this is going to come to a very, 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 very minuscule level. Your 1st house is hemmed between Saturn and Rahu. Once Saturn goes direct, then again it will be hemmed. So you have to be taking care of your health, take care of your speech, take care of your eyesight, take care of your expenditures. Do for others. If at all you are actually destined to spend on health, it's better to give medicines to the people who are unwell. Any hospital, you can go and donate medicines. Do it online if you can't do it offline. If you can, just go and pay a visit or serve a person who's ailing in the hospital. Just do for some time, sit, do seva, serve. That is something which is a very good remedy for you because you are already suffering yourself. So once you want to come out of the sufferings. So the best thing is to do for others and see who is suffering. Then you will realize, oh, I am in a better space. Oh, I am not, at least I'm healthy, my whole body is functioning well. So that is something which you need that realization now. And when moon is in the 12th house, you will get that realization on the 27th, 28th, a beautiful time. Moon will be in Pisces sign in your 1st house on the 29th and the 30th. Very beautiful day. These 2 days are very beautiful. Now you have all the energy to focus on your work, business ventures, your relationship. You should spend more time with your partner, but there should not be any ego clashes. Maybe the partner has some ego clashes with the, you're feeling that the partner is getting very agitated often. So you need to actually help her or him. You have to be more, stronger there rather than, just thinking of she's right, he's right, or he's not. All those things will be running into your head, but it's you who has to work on that because Ketu is also in your 8th house. So this is something which can give you anxiety and fear and insecurities. So you have to work on your relationship yourself. Nobody else can help you. So you must do the remedy. You should actually perform Tarpana also because it's a 12th sign also. So this is a spiritual sign. You have that, it's the fish, which are in opposition. I always say that when Pisces people, they have 2 fish with moving into the different directions. Fish is actually, is also the Vishnu avatara. We say that, it is definitely going to be giving you clarity about your life. It is like, you are having multiple choices always, you're privileged. So you have to pick and choose what you want, because there is a diversity in your life. Two fish are moving in the opposite direction means that this is going to give you clarity about your life. Okay. And of course, you're going to be quite spiritually inclined. Pisces sign is a spiritual sign, any which ways. Ganesha Visarjan is there on the 28th of September. Participate in that. If somebody is in your neighborhood going to be doing the Visarjana, go, because it is going to be in the water. This Ganesha is going to get immersed. It is a beautiful remedy for you. If you have Ganesha at home, you have placed Ganesha, you've invited him. So just this is a very good time for you, actually. These 10 days are beautiful time for you. And we have Sarvartha Siddhi Yoga, I've already mentioned, and we have Mercury's transit in your 7th house, which is very positive for you, for investments, for relationship. Things are getting better. So good for research work also, because Ketu is in your 7th house, in your 8th house. First and the second is the time when you will be getting clarity about your finances. If at all there is a lot of outflow of money, you will get to know the reason of that outflow of money, and you will get that clarity. You have to be taking care of your speech, food. Don't get involved in any kind of arguments on the 1st and the 2nd with your family. It can lead to some health issues to your partner also. So take care of all of that. So this is it for Pisces. I think the reading was quite stretched. So do the remedies, and Pisces, you can't complain. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. And it's a beautiful, beautiful week ahead, because we have a Ganesha Chaturthi. We have Pitru Paksh also, which is starting. And now I'm a little tired also. So stay blessed, everyone. Thanks for watching. And please pray for well-being of the whole world. Everybody should have a good mental health, and everybody should have peace within. Okay, that is something we all should pray for. Thank you so much. Have a great, great week ahead. And it's an early video. You know that, because I'm traveling. Om Tat Sat.